Hey everybody, and welcome back to Big Minnow Mics. I have something very special for you today. For the first time in a long time, I've got fishing videos. I know, it's been a long time coming. I don't know about you guys, but the conditions out there have been tough. We've had rain, we've had cold fronts, muddy water. It has shut the fish down. They do not want to bite anything. I've been out 5 times, and that's no joke, 5 times with my camera, trying to get something for you guys, and I've only had a couple bites. I don't know if that says something about my skill or not, but either way, the conditions, at least here in the Midwest, Kansas City area, have not been very conducive for fishing. In fact, I was out on Sunday, I was trying to find crappie, bass, anything, and I lost 7 lures, and that's no joke, 7. And honestly, I think that probably would have made a better compilation video if you would have seen me throw lures into rocks, into stumps, trees. Probably more entertaining than what I've got for you today. But I didn't have the camera rolling for that, and I was able to actually get some good footage this week down in Oklahoma. So, this week I was in Tenkiller, specifically the Northern Illinois white bass fishing. Now, I enjoy white bass fishing more than crappie. I know, I'm gonna lose a few of you there. For the 38 people that watch this, may have lost 6 of you, and then I'm assuming the other 32 are probably asleep by now. But I enjoy it more because A, I like to eat it better, and I think it puts up a better fight, and I don't necessarily just like to jig. So, it's a blast to go down there. However, the conditions were even tough while we were down there. And there was only one thing that was working, and that's the A-rig. If you didn't have an A-rig, well then you're pretty much out of luck. We were able to catch 50 that day, which really is, it sounds like a lot, but it's really not a lot, especially for this time of year. You see boats coming out with 200 on a good day. So we were out there for 5 hours, got 50, it was great. I would say maybe some of those were snags, but that's okay. My dad, not quite an A-rig fan, and you'll see this, he likes to just use the crankbaits. Just use the crankbaits. So he probably got, he claims 7, which is maybe a little generous. But either way, we had a blast, it was fun. And while we were there, the conditions were changing. It was getting colder, high pressure system moving in, you could tell the cold front was coming, and it was even starting to shut them down while we were there. And there was a lot of other boats on the water too, and I didn't see them even catching what we were catching. So I'll show you, you'll see in the video which A-rig I was using, but also I'll kind of pop a picture up here of which A-rig we had and kind of what was working for us. I was able to check out Jimmy Houston's outdoor store, which is just right outside of Tenkiller Lake, and picked up a couple things which I thought was pretty cool. If you've ever watched an episode of Jimmy Houston's, you'll notice that he always uses his famous Jimmy Houston's Legend spinnerbait. And I had to pick one of these up because I don't think they sell that, and of course the blade fell. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's got his face right there on the blade. They don't sell this at Bass Pro Shop. I think you can get them at Tackle Warehouse, but I figured, hey, when in Rome, or I guess northeastern Oklahoma, you know, get yourself a Jimmy Houston spinnerbait. I also found a couple things that I thought were pretty sweet. Some old school 1990s Arky jigs still on the card, which, look at this card, it still says Color Selector on there. And that's been, whoop, wrong one, over here. Color Selector right there. And this has been gone for quite some time. But these are great jigs. I'll probably pull some of these out though. These are all buck hair, old school buck hair jigs. And then we've got another one too called the Open Throats. I'll just, you know, let you do your own jokes on that one. But you can see here, buck hair again. I like that green and brown. Kind of works together, and then you see the old school card right here from the 90s, and then the Color Selector as well. And then I found 4 of these. Well, I left a couple there for anybody in that area that wants to pick some up. These are brand new from 1993. These have been sitting on the shelf for 28 years, and people have just walked right by them. And I think it's just incredible that something can just sit on the shelf for that long and not be purchased. Let's see if we can get that focused in. Nice camera work, by the way. Probably can't see that, but somewhere in there it says 1993. So, found some goodies while I was down there too. So it wasn't just a fishing trip, it was also a little bit of a shopping and kind of a vintage lure finding expedition. All right, we know they're here. Yeah. Oh, not a very big one, but we got him. Dad, you sure you don't want one of these? Huh? Does all the work for you. You don't even... No.
Heather and melting, probably just real slow.
Yep. Oh yeah, I mean
we're getting them.
Oh, for sure.
We're getting them.
No, it's in. They're. I mean, they're attacking it. They're. I mean, they're. Oh.
It's wrapped up there.
It is.
Yeah. Check that again. We'll want to check it.
Yeah, it's good.
Make sure the.
It's no fray.
No fish yet. How's the line feel?
It's yeah. There's no fray. Yeah, but kind of like you said, they just kind of tap at it, and then they'll just go for it.
Yep, they'll eventually get it.
Kind of like this. There you go. There it is. Now
Get
just
the feel now.
get the hang of it a little bit.
Oh, there was another one under.
Oh, was there? Dang it! Almost got a twofer.
Yep.
That's all right. And they're going for that kind of fat mama at the end of it.
Mm-hmm. That's where you get 90% of your fish. There you go.
All right. Well, let's try to get that one that was under it, and maybe a couple of his best friends. There it is. Oh, dang. Got too excited. Got a little too excited there. That was probably his buddy, though. That was probably his buddy. Let's see if we can try it again.
For you.
And he was out there, too.
Yep. That's why this one. Right here. They're over that way just a little bit.
That's a decent one. That's a decent one right there. We'll just slide him on the floor there for you.
Oh, good one.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
Let me get a picture of that little puppy.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get another one of his buddies to join the party.
He's getting ready to.
Is he? Has he got another one?
He's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to put on the. So, Mike, you about ready for an A-rig?
No, but I think I'll put another hook on this one.
Yeah, there you go. You can just triple up on that thing.
I have been getting some bumps on this.
Did you get it?
I wonder if I can put another one in the center. What do you think?
I'll put one above it. Put one above it. Oh, I see.
All right, let's do that again. Let's do that again. There he is. Just hoping he'd have another one of his buddies come with him, but that's all right.
They always hit that middle one, don't they?
Most of the time. Yep, probably 90% of the time that's the one they go for.
See, and they feel heavier coming in because the umbrella's so heavy. So it's just more of a fight, Dad. I mean,
right.
you'll learn quick that this is the way to do it.
And then back up at 4 o'clock.
Just a light day.
Yep. Do it again. All right.
There we go. There's one down there in the channel.
Yep.
This is a good one.
Yep. There we go.
All right. It's worth it to make the move. Oh. Not a bad day. Angling Archaeology is brought to you by Laka Coolers. Use promo code CJ10 for $10 off any cooler. Laka Coolers, just chill. Hey everybody, before we jump into angling archaeology, I have to give a huge shout out to my guide in Oklahoma, Rocky Thomas from Thomas Guide Service. I'm going to tell you guys right now, don't even shop around, don't look around, don't use anybody else. This guy's going to put you on fish every single time. I guarantee it. If you're fishing in Oklahoma, whether that's Grand Lake, 10 Killer, Eufaula, you name it, he's going to find fish for you. So I'm going to bleep bloop his information up above and tell him Big Minnow Mike sent you. And then he'll probably be like, well, who the hell's Big Minnow Mike? So anyways, guys, check him out. You will not be disappointed. And as previously mentioned, check out Laka Coolers. We're supporting our friends over at Classic Jeeps with promo code CJ10 for $10 off any cooler at Laka Coolers. And nothing sells coolers like cute puppies. Birds not included though. So check out Laka Coolers CJ10 for $10 off. So you may be asking yourself, why did you change the name from Fishing Flashbacks to Angling Archaeology? Or you probably didn't even notice, or you don't care, or that's probably the latter actually. Well, the reason I did it, I'm doing it more for this episode because I would say probably 2/3, if not more, of my audience also watches Retro Bassin. And what I like about him, he's almost like a Mike and Frank from American Pickers, going into different tackle stores, finding unused, new old stock items that have just been sitting there dusty and grimy for 30, 40, 50, sometimes even 60 years. And so, if you watched his last episode that I believe dropped a couple weeks ago, he talked about Jenson fishing tackle. And I'm going to go ahead and plug them right here. You guys have got to call Albert over at Jenson Fishing. They've got a ton of new old stock baits still in stock. So I did the right thing. As soon as I watched his video, the first thing I did, reached out to Albert, called them right away, and picked up quite a few of these puppies. And these are incredible. So Albert told me, as he told Chris, that these have been discontinued for roughly 60 years. And what I love about these most, not only for the fact that they've just been gone for decades upon decades, but the colors of these. And I've tried them out too. They're perfect for pond hopping. And the hooks, and you'll see once I get one out, because I'm actually going to do a video here pretty soon of me fishing them. The hooks are kind of independently moving on their own. They're not just, well, let me just show you real quick. So, we got one for example. First off, look at that color, and I know it doesn't show up very well right here, but you see normally a hook on one of these, and let's see if I can get this, there we go. It's just straight up connected to the jig head. Well, this independently moves, almost just like the spinner itself. Very unique design. And what's great are the colors of these old baits. Really cool. That's a bright red one. I'm sure the lighting didn't show that up very well. You got yourself a purple right here, purple head. Okay. You got yourself this blue, which I think is just out of control. You never see blue like this. And all the new bluegill patterns are like maybe one string of blue and then a bunch of orange and browns or whatever else. This is just bam, in your face blue. Perfect shad imitation. Okay, this is probably my favorite one. I absolutely love this. Look at this, chartreuse, hot pink skirt. Wow. Wow, colors you do not see today. This one, straight up green chartreuse head. Really cool. Here's another one too. Oh, you know what? This one you can kind of see, see how the hook kind of independently sways from the weighted head right there? You can kind of tell right there from that one. That's what I like about these. Oh, here, look, I'll just do this. See, I hope this works. You see it? Kind of? It's probably making you dizzy, but anyways. And here's another one too. Brown, redhead pattern, all buck hair. All 50 plus years old, discontinued. These are gonna be a lot of fun. So, my suggestion to you is call Albert. You can also email him as well too. He's selling them, if you buy a whole dealer's box, they're $1 a piece. If not, I believe they're $1.20. Either way, incredibly good deal. So check them out. Also, check out Retro Bassin. Check out that video. I'm gonna put that up here as well too. Click on that, watch how he fishes them. They still work. It doesn't matter how old these are. They're still working just as good as the day they were new. So check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll see you on the water.